want to talk about the petals we have right there. So the petal, now we are going to make a box for it. So the length of the petal we measured on the dress was 7 inches, but I just choose to make 8 inches of it because I actually need the petal long. Okay, then the width of the petal, we are going to take, I'm going to take 3.5 from my 8 inches. I'll just go ahead and take, okay, let me do 4 inches, okay, for the width of my petal. So the petal is 8 by 4. That is actually what I'm trying to say. So 8 by 4 inches. So from here, from this line, I'll make a box from here to here, 8 inches. And from here, I'll measure 4 inches. And I'm going to make my lines. So I'm making my box 8 by 4 inches box to create my petals. So I'll just measure my 4 inches to be sure I have my 4 inches. 4 inches. So like that, you have your petal box. So now I'm going to get what I have on the midpoint of 4 inches, which is 2 inches. And I'm going to get what I have on the midpoint of 8 inches, which is 4 inches. So this is the midpoint. So I'll just make dotted lines of my midpoints, and then from this midpoint I'll come in by 1 inch. Okay, I'll come out by 1 inch, as you can see. So I will just come in with my pattern ruler now, and I'm going to connect the shape of the petal I desire. So I'm using this part of my pattern ruler to create this petal shape. So I'll just go in from that midpoint to the to my 1 inch I came from midpoint. So it's all your choice. You can design your petal the way you want, but at least you have an idea of what we are making right here. So I've connected my petals right now. So I'll come up by from the down part here. I'll come up by half an inch, and from here I'll come down by half an inch. Okay, so once I do that, I'll connect my petal. I'll still use the inner curve of my ruler and finish up my petal. So I need it to blend this way, this way. So it's actually forming a flower or a leaf shape for us. So this is our petal. So you can see the petal. So if you want it smaller, just reduce the box. That is it. If you want the petal, if you think it's going to be too big. But I think the detail will come out more when the petal is actually the petal is actually big like this. So I'm going to use this as the pattern of my petal, and that is what I'm going to use to cut all the petals. All the petals for this dress. We have about 6 number petals. So I will add my seam allowances, sew at exactly 0.5. Please ensure this petal is sewn accurately. If you don't, you will be giving it another shape. So I'm going to add 0.5 inch all around, and I'm going to sew and turn from here. I'm turning from this part. So once I turn from this part, I'll just go over to my serger. I will give it a good press first. I'll go over to my weaving machine and weave this part. So this part that I'm going to weave, when I will sew it into my dress, I'll just make pleats like this, as you can see on the thumbnail. Or you can still make gathers. If you don't want to make pleats, you can make gathers. I think gathers will bring it out a little more as it is on the thumbnail. So this is our petals, and our petals is ready. So you can go to work now. So if you look at the first petal, we have it attached. So what you do once you are done making your bustier, just go ahead and stitch the gathered part on top. Place the other one the way you want as it is on the thumbnail, but remember that we have some that are placed before each other. So you place two first on this line, maybe after another 1 inch or 1.5. you have to be creative, or after another 2 inches you place another. So if I have plenty of these petals now, okay, let me take for an example, let me just cut and demonstrate to you. So what I'm doing here now is to cut another petal. Okay, so I'm pretending I've sewn these petals, and I believe you understand the explanation to this class. So this is it. Okay, so let me just use 2 to demonstrate this. So by the time I get this other petal, I'll just sew, depending on how you want the petals to be, I'll just make my gathers and place the first one with the second one. I'll sew them, I'll stitch them. It gives me this other one. After 2 inches, I place this one will be below. After another, I'll just go to the center front and place. Okay, so that is how to go about the petals. So I want you to also note that this dress, you have to make your cape before. So we have a detailed cape class on Telegram. You can also join us on Telegram. We have beautiful cape dresses, including the one you have on the thumbnail. So you can learn the tips and tricks to building your cape perfectly with us on Telegram. Okay, so this particular petal will be sewn after the cape and the whole dress has been made. So we can now open up the zipper and stitch and stitch and stitch. So that is how we come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you very much for coming once again. If you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming. See you in the next class.